But earlier, the House Judiciary Committee voted to hold Attorney General Barr in contempt of Congress over his failure to turn over the full, unredacted Mueller report. CBS reporter Natalie Brand live on Capitol Hill with a battle that could end up at the Supreme Court. Natalie?
That's right, Alan. And this afternoon's vote followed 5 hours of intense debate with Republicans and Democrats bitterly divided over this issue. The Department of Justice called today's hearing political theatrics. The Judiciary Chairman said he had no choice but to move forward with contempt.
The ayes have it.
House Judiciary Committee members voted along party lines Wednesday to hold Attorney General William Barr in contempt of Congress.
We've talked for a long time about approaching a constitutional crisis. We are now in it.
Today's hearing comes after negotiations broke down between Democratic Chair Jerry Nadler and the Department of Justice over the release of the full Mueller report and underlying materials.
The constitutional crisis is a committee that is asking from the Attorney General things that he cannot give.
The Department of Justice insists it would be illegal for Barr to comply with the request and sent Nadler a letter ahead of the vote stating the president has exerted executive privilege over the entirety of the subpoenaed materials.
The Attorney General is actually upholding the law.
The contempt resolution could now go to the full House for a vote and potentially set up a lengthy legal battle over the documents.
Georgetown law professor M.Tia Johnson.
Whoever does not prevail at the district court level is going to appeal it, and then it ultimately could wind its way to the Supreme Court.
The White House calls Chairman Nadler's actions a desperate ploy and says neither the White House nor Attorney General Barr will comply with Nadler's, quote, unlawful and reckless demands.
And this type of fight has happened before. You may remember back in 2012, the then Republican-led House held former Attorney General Eric Holder in contempt for not complying with a documents request. And that did end up as a legal fight that took years to resolve over those documents. Now, in a separate new development tonight, the House Intelligence Chairman, Adam Schiff of California, issued a subpoena for, you guessed it, the full Mueller report underlying evidence and counterintelligence materials, setting a deadline for next week.